deal? What a deal, people? Hope all are doing well. You're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you're watching with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you're watching me with any ill will or malintentions, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry, because reap what you sow. For Baba so low, don't do to others what you don't want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go heal yourself. Today, this morning message is going to be different. I'm not tapping into no karmic energy. We're just going to give a guidance message. And this is just, if you like these type of messages, then so go subscribe to my other channel. This is where I'm going to be doing it. So if you like these type of messages, then yes, go subscribe to my other channel that I have so I can start going live on there. But yeah, this morning message is going to be a guidance message. We're not tapping into karmic energy because I don't feel like tapping into karmic energy today, right now, at this moment. So let's bring you an ancestor message. I want to tell you. That's what kind of message we're doing today. So, angels, ancestors, spiritual, divine, white light, light attribute only, please provide me with some insight. Let's see what the angels and the ancestors and the spirits have to send you today for your guiding morning message. That's the energy that I feel like tapping into. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light, please provide me with some insight. I need to get another deck. What is the message for the collective? Too many. Well, the first message is give yourself time to heal. The feeling of burnt out leaves you being drained. Just one more little thing is too much for you. Now rest. Take a few moments off from the chaos to restore your energy. So it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to continue to heal. If you're not healing, it's time for you to go heal. It's time for you to take some time out, take a pause, take a chill pill, and rejuvenate yourself. You could be feeling drained. You could be feeling burnt out. You could be feeling fatigued, always tired, lethargic, maybe. But it's time for you to restore your energy. Healing doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. We got don't take this for granted and be considerate. Maybe there shall be a leave someday if you are not paying any attention and noticing how things are serving you or how heartful this person is to you at the moment. So basically, this is saying don't take things and people in your life for granted. Pay attention to who is actually there for you, who is not. So it's time for you to use your discernment to see who is actually sincere with you or not. And there you go, be considerate. You might be missing out on something. Go through with your plan again and give it a check to make sure things are working perfectly. So it's time for you to double check your stuff before you make any movements, before you make any plans. Make sure you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and your commas and your apostrophes and your periods placed where they're supposed to. Because if you don't, make sure that your shit is in order. Basically, this is saying get your shit in order. Make sure everything is right. So that you don't have to do it again. So that you're not missing out on something. Because you didn't do things the right way. It said create, move, values. Be bold and pinpoint your outlook. Don't be afraid to show your true colors because you are unique, and this will differentiate your value from the social norms. So it's okay to be different. This is saying be different, collective. It's telling you to be different. I'm going to use this deck and then I'm going to read the message from the book, collective. It says to overcome, you first have to climb. So the gates is opening, the door is opening, you're climbing that step, you're going up them steps, you're taking the steps one step at a time, but it's you have to make the move. You have to take that first step. You have to make the number 37 could signify something, or the number 10. This message is a guardian spirit message, and it says to overcome, you first have to climb. All right. It says fear is heavy and has been pulling you down. So now is the time to lift your thoughts and lighten your mind by focusing on the good things you have experienced thus far and the bright prospects still to come. The guardian spirit wants you to become lighter, and you can do this by overcoming the obstacles that are preventing you from achieving your goals. By working out your fears, you can remove dark and fearful thoughts from your mind and light and path ahead of you. Once you see clearly, you will realize that success is just around the corner. The light mind rises higher and see more because it has lost the fear which once caused it to be tied down. So basically, you have to release some type of fear. It's time for you to release type of fear. Give your time to heal. Give yourself time to heal. Don't take anything for granted or people in your life for granted or the things that you have for granted. Be grateful and be considerate about your timing and how you go about things, and make sure you double checking things. Make sure you watching your words, your actions before you take the next step. Let's get one more. Is that one more or two more? That's one more. Look, you are on the right path on the top of the deck. So you're on the right path. So create more value. It says go within. Something with the red. So this has to do with your root. This has to do with your root chakra. It says go within. Oh, to overcome, you first have to climb and go within. 48 could signify something for you, collective. And the message is go within. No matter how much you have learned or how much you have seen, to be the trusted one that others go to for help and guidance, you must always remember to give something back to yourself. Guardian spirits are telling you that you are also a sentient being, and as such, you will at times require regeneration from the healing powers of the universe. Meditation is good for the mind and the soul, and allowing yourself to be still when required will bring balance and contentment, which in turn will create clarity and peace. The inner you is your environment, so remember to treat yourself well. That's why the first card, this clarifies with the go give yourself time to heal, is you need to heal so that you can be able to help others. You won't be able to help others if you're not helping yourself, if you're not healing yourself. So don't take whatever you're doing or people or your power for granted, and be considerate on how you're using your power. your energy, and your time. So it's time for you to take some steps, collective. It's time to let go of fear and take that step. Wherever that step is taking you. But yeah, like I swear, you see this card is going, has the steps, and you see the light, and this person is going to the light. But then this card, that circle, it looks like it's the same thing. You see the face here. There's a face you being watched over, but it's like you walked up, you went to that light, and now you're just sitting in the middle of it, meditating, because this person is in a meditative form. And then you got faces around. You have a face there, you have a face there. And then you got eyes. Those are eyes. You really look at it. There's faces. There's a lot of faces in here that I'm noticing. I never really looked at this deck like that, but there's faces in here. Very lightly and subtly, but they are. So you're being watched over. Watched over, collective. It says Earth School. See, you're learning something. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So you're studying something. So you could be studying something, could be learning something, and you could be feeling burnt out. Your information overload, collective. So it's time for you to heal, to rest. You might want to learn a lot of things, but right now, only learn things that are of value. Learn things that are going to create more value. Or you're learning, you're in life school, you're having some type of soul growth. And you're studying a higher learning. All into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites extreme of life. So there's something that's going to leave. It says, maybe there shall be a leave someday. It says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites. So it's time for you to surrender. And pay attention to how things are serving you. It's time for you to rest. It says the golden children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Yeah, you have some type of rare gifts. So you gotta heal yourself. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide, reward the wild card. So yeah, doors are open because you overcame something. To overcome, you must have to climb. So you overcame something. You surrendered. You're learning life lessons. You're gaining a higher learning. You're healing yourself. You stop taking things for granted. You stop taking yourself for granted. You stop taking people for granted, or this is what you have to do. You're working on your inner child and your healing. So this has to do with your inner child healing. And your rare gifts. And these rare gifts, your inner child healing and these rare gifts are opening doors for you. So you must decide which door you want to go through. This is the unknown for you. There's a wild card. So to overcome, you first have to climb. So you climb through a door, you climb through them stairs, and you opened up some portal for yourself. It says, I'm sorry, defensiveness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So you out here righting your past wrongs, or somebody's out here righting past wrongs. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in. Time is not running out. So you may think that time is running out for you, collective. You got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So go within. To overcome, you first have to climb. Everything lies within you. You have the power. You have this rare gifts. You have the power to control your life, to navigate your life, to illustrate your life. So it's time for you to let go of this past wrong, past hurt. If you're feeling defensive right now because of what you've been dealing with, it's time to let your guard down a little bit. I mean, it's not saying let your guard down to people who are crossing your boundaries, but it's time to let love in. Trust the timing. You got the love. You're the child of the cosmos, collective. You have opened a portal. You're part of the golden children. The golden child, one of the golden children who is on her earth here to learn, and you're learning. But you definitely open some type of doors. We got 3 type of door portals going on here. So you definitely open some type of portal or door for yourself. You could be coming into yourself, masculine, feminine energy, yin and yang. You're doing some type of shadow work, or you need to. Okay, it's sorry. You could be feeling sorry for yourself. Okay. Maybe you feeling sorry for your wrong that you have done. Maybe somebody's feeling sorry for the wrong that they have done to you. Either way, there's a toxic uprooting of something. All this toxicity is being uprooted. All the things that don't serve your best interest is being uprooted. Because you are on the right path and you got the love, collective. You have inner space and universal knowledge. Yeah, it's time to preserve your energy. Don't let things or people with low vibrations interfere with your sacred space. If they are no longer serving you, just give up on them and simply let go. Don't forget to restore your energy after a storm. And the fact that that's behind this card, and then the first card here says go give yourself time to heal. Yeah. Let's see what the angels and the ancestors. Hey. Let's see what the angels and the ancestors. Let's see what the angels and the ancestors. What? Where's that name coming from? My ex-boyfriend's name. That's his name. That's funny. That my ex-boyfriend, psycho ex-boyfriend. That's my ex-boyfriend's name is Timothy. Interesting. Let's see what the angels, ancestors, spirit have to say. What message they want? What's the rest of the guiding message they want to give you? So, collective, you are this golden child who are opening portals, and you need to trust the timing. Okay, we got the Peacekeeper. And the Peacekeeper says, let go of the need to be right. So you need to let go of something, of the need to be right. Somebody needs to let go of the need to be right. We got the Fox, Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. So like I said, you have rare gifts. You have to trust yourself and don't take yourself or people or your gifts for granted. High Priest, yeah, because you're a High Priest or High Priestess energy. It says intend and create, because it's time for you to create. Okay, you could be tapping it into your inner child, your emotions, your tenderness, your innocence, your rare gifts, and you're creating with that. You're learning life lessons. You're going through a spirit or soul growth, and you've been studying higher learning, and now you're letting go of the need to be right. Somebody could have been a know-it-all energy. You could have thought you knew it all, but you have a bison here, so this one could be one of your spirit animals. Is a bison. You have the spirit fox, and you also have a hawk that's in this picture. It says, see your seed grow in the spring. So your seed's about to grow. We are in the spring. Okay, portals. You've opened portals, collective. And your seed is about to grow. Doors are opening and you decide. Rewards and wild cards. So something is about to happen this spring. Your seeds are growing this spring, collective. Yeah, because you're a high priestess. Harness your mystic powers. You're harnessing your mystic powers. You're righting the past wrongs. You're uprooting toxicness. You're letting go of this defensiveness. If I said that right. You are this oracle, collective. Wait for important information. Trust the wave you came on. It says trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And then it says the oracle, wait for an important information. So everything is going to be coming to you at right divine timing. Yeah, because you're a shaman. Trust your higher forces. So you're here to trust your higher forces because you're a warrior. Fearless. Be fearless and stand strong. So you're being fearless and you're standing strong, collective. You harness mystic powers. You have very special gifts and you're opening portals. And if you haven't done this, it's time for you to start. Let's see. Let's close this out with this deck right here. You know this is not a karmic reading, right? This is a guidance message, so I don't know what you're talking there in the comment section. So, honestly, ma'am, I know you're one of my subscribers, but this is definitely not a karmic reading. Oh, look, you could be manifesting something, wishing on something. It says the light that you are seeking is already within you. Follow those things that bring peace to your soul. Owl. Never be afraid to voice your truth, as truth comes from a deep place within your soul. We got a masculine energy. It says you are in alignment with your soul's longing. Make a move now. So maybe you're longing for a masculine energy, a love connection, a twin flame, a soul partner. I'm not even gonna say twin flame. We're gonna say soul partner. You could be longing for a soul partner, collective. It says spend time reclaiming your balance. There you will find peace. So it's time for you to heal yourself. Give yourself time to heal. Don't take anything for granted and start being considerate with yourself and others. To overcome something, you must take the first step. And when you take the first step, you're going to go within. And when you go within, you're going to heal. All school is life lessons. So you out here learning life lessons, studying and getting a higher learning. Everything is falling into place, falling into your arms. You surrender to the Most High, to Spirit, and you stop holding on to the opposite. You're going to go to the extreme of life because you are part of the golden children. You're dealing with some type of inner child and tenderness and innocence. Or this is what it is. You're healing your inner child, your tenderness, and your innocence. Because you have rare gifts. You're healing these rare gifts. You're tapping into these rare gifts, which is allowing you to open portals, and doors are opening for you. So as you have many opportunities and many choices to choose from. You're going to be rewarded. And this is the unknown. Wherever it's coming, these rewards is coming from is unknown, is the wild card. You still don't know what your path is. You can have more than one path. Okay, defensiveness, right? Righting past wrongs and uprooting. So yeah, you have overcame something. You have right your past, and you have harnessed your mystic power by righting your past wrongs. And you've been trusting the wave, and you know that time is not running out because time is only an illusion. So like I said, you surrendered. You let go of the need to be right. You trusted your talents and your in the changing times, in the struggles and the battles that you were going through. And you started to create. You used your inner child, your innocence, and your tenderness to create. And now you're seeing your seeds grow. Whatever you created, you're seeing it grow. Because you've harnessed your mystic power. And now it's time for you to wait for an important message. Maybe this is the important message. Your life lessons will be repeated until they are learned. Guidance is on the way. So if you don't learn your life lessons, like I said, life lessons, confirmation, earth school, you out here learning life lessons. Studying. So you out here learning. You're trusting the timing so that you don't have to repeat the message that you were already supposed to learn. So no more repeating patterns. You are about to get guidance is on the way so that you are not repeating any patterns, collective. So it's time for you to wait for this important message. This guidance that you're going to receive. Look at. It's time for you to access your divine feminine intuition and allow new possibilities to flow. Yeah, you about to be coming. You about to get guided so that new possibilities can flow. Collective, where we 27 minutes. I think we're good there. I wanted to do a guided message this morning instead of always tapping into like this karmic energy so early, because I'm so tired of tapping into this karmic energy early in the mornings. So this is your guided message, collective. It's time for you to access your divine feminine intuition and allow new possibilities to flow. Trust the wave that you came on, because time is not running out. So it's time for you to trust the timing and wait for an important message. Continue harnessing your mystic power. Continue to trust your talents in the changing time. Continue to intend and create things of value, because you're going to see your seeds grow. You are a peacekeeper. Yeah, look, I just split the deck, and we got Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So collective, whatever you're dealing with, it's protected. You can trust it. You're protected. You don't got nothing to worry about. Trust your higher forces, because you are protected. Masculine energy. We got a lot of masculine energy that's protecting you. You got the Hawk, Horus, and then you got the bird. Something with the birds. Owl. The birds protect you. Talking about birds. The other day I seen a parrot on somebody's shoulder just chilling. He was riding his bike and the parrot was on his shoulder just chilling. Just chilling there, chilling. Not in a cage, just straight on his shoulder. And then the other day I was chilling with my friend, and we was parked up watching like a movie in the car. Just chilling, you know. And then he noticed it. I heard it and he noticed it. That's why I knew it was a sign. He was like, oh, look, look, look. And I was like, what? And he was like, a red bird. I was like, oh, that was a red cardinal. So a red cardinal flew by me the other day. And where I live, there's crows over here that talk. The crows talk over here. There's a lot of birds over here where I live at. And I'm in the ghetto. So that's it's kind of rare. It's not rare that there's a lot of birds, but it's rare that you hear them like chattering a lot. And there's a lot of chattering in the ghetto with the birds. And I'm not talking about bird bitches. I'm talking about birds that fly, real birds, real birds, real animals. So you know how you could get the bird bitches confused with the birds. You know what I'm saying, collective? Because you got some birds that flock together over here. You do got some bird bitches that flock together over here. But we're not talking about them bird bitches that ain't flocking over here. We're talking about the real birds that flock. Collective. So, yeah. But I think where I'm at in the Bronx, there's a lot of birds in the Bronx. Like, a lot of parks that you go to over here, they have like, you know, the little preservation things or the little things that you show and they give you information about what's in the area, what you're going to see. It'd be about the birds. It'd be a lot about the birds. There's a lot of birds over here. Different species of birds. A lot. For New York City. So, yeah, collective, it's time for you to fly like an eagle. In San Diego, there's more. I bet it's sunny over there. Does it get cold? Like, does it snow in California? I've never been to California. It snows over there? Is California like, yeah, in the hills? Oh, the mountains? It snows over there in the hills? Higher elevation. Oh, okay. But like, what's like, I've never been to California. I know California is pretty big. Sequoia is beautiful. I mean, I've never really been to that part of over there. To the west. I've never been to the West Coast. I don't think I visited any place in the West Coast. One thing I did once, I wanted to go to Las Vegas. But I'm not a gambler. So I don't know why I wanted to go to Las Vegas. Because all the lights. California is Mexican land. Hey, fuck it. Hey, cousin. Hey, that's my peoples. I'm not Mexican, but I'm half Hispanic, so they still my peoples. It's part of the Hispanic heritage. So hey, I ain't got nothing wrong with Mexicans. Mexicans are hard workers. Mexicans are good people. I ain't never had a problem with a Mexican. Now, some other Spanish races, that's a different story. You like Dominicans, you know? That's a whole different fucking story right there. Those ones, no offense, but they the problematic ones. Them Dominicans. And I'm not lying about that. There are some ratchet ass, Hispanic ass people that be thinking their shit don't stink. And Dominicans is one of them that be thinking their shit don't stink. And who else? There's another one. Venezuelan, people from Venezuela. There's another one. Yeah, there's so many Hispanic races, it's not even funny. And Puerto Ricans, I'm half Puerto Rican and black. Motherfuckers is trying to enslave the Puerto Ricans. Shh. They're trying to enslave everybody. They're trying to take over. Or did they take over Puerto Rico? Or they trying to take over Puerto Rico. Is Puerto Rico, I forget if Puerto Rico it became a state. Did Puerto Rico became a state? Part of the United States? Or they still trying? Because I know they was trying to claim ownership on Puerto Rico. It is. So they did. How unfortunate. That sucks. So collective, that's the end of this message. I'm definitely going to be back with a, you already know, we're going to be tapping into that karmic energy and be fucking exposing these mofos. But this will be in the next video. I wanted to start out this morning with a guidance, positive message and start these days off positive. So I think that's what I'm going to do. If I do morning messages, I'm going to start off with guided messages, even though this is not the channel that I want to do it on. But hey, we got to start some way, right? So I think that's what we're going to start doing, is doing some... If I'm up in the morning to do a reading, some guiding morning messages. Start off with some positivity instead of all this karmic toxic shit. Collective, what time? Yeah, I'm going to go finish. I'm going to go reheat my coffee. I'm going to go finish drinking my coffee. And then I'll be back with a collective energy reading. But if anybody likes these guiding messages, please feel free to subscribe to my other channel so I can start going live and providing messages over there. On that channel, I will be doing zodiac readings. Well, not zodiac readings, well, the elemental readings. Water, earth, air, fire sign, and pick a card readings. But I want to do these things live, not pre-recorded or anything like that. So I need a few more subscribers. I need my subscriber count to be at least 50, 60 subscribers so I can start going live. And I think we have like 20 something. So I need like 30 something more subscribers. So if you're a true blue subscriber, go subscribe to my other channel so we could get it popping over there. Get it popping over there. Get it popping over there. Collective, enjoy your day. Here's Saturday. Enjoy it. Tomorrow is a moon cycle, so remember, stay prayed up, stay protected. And I'll catch y'all later. Collective, I'll catch y'all later. Stay prayed up, stay protected, and keep your peace.